Excellennial here with another story-based Excel tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about Rachel the jewelry maker. Now Rachel has decided that she doesn't like her pricing structure anymore. She wants to do a roll of all of the prices to an even amount. She wants to roll all of her prices up. How can she do this quickly with a list of the pricing that she already has? She doesn't want to redo all of it and spend all of her time on a new list when she knows she already has a pricing list. Let's see if we can help. Alright, so here's a breakdown of all of the design and jewelry types that Rachel has, along with the pricing that she originally gave it. Now what we're going to do here is actually use a function called the ROUNDUP function. So as usual, with all functions and formulas, we'll start with typing the equal symbol. In this case, we're going to use column C to adjust the pricing here. So I'm selecting cell C2 to put this formula into. So to make it the function, we will type round. That should bring the pop-up. So there's a couple. We have the option to round, round down, and round up. She specifically wants all of the prices to go up just a little bit, so we're going to use the round up function. Now this one's very simple. You only need two things. So what we're going to do here is for the number portion, we're just going to select the pricing that's in that same row. So since we're working on row 2, we're going to select cell B2 since that's where the pricing is. Then press comma to move on to the num digits. 1859, we want it to round up to just 19 even. So if we leave this blank, it will do that, or if we add in 0, it will do that. The idea with the num digit here is more focused on what exactly the decimal area or decimal location is going to be. When you're just trying to round up as simply to from 18 and change up to 19, you don't really need to be specific in terms of where the decimal is. So that can be changed around if you have more specific numbers. In this case, blank or 0 is perfectly fine. So now if we press the little square here, we'll either drag it down or double click. We'll double check all of our data. So here we can see 31 and change rounded to 32, 17. This is a good example here. So if we just used the round function, the closest thing here would be actually to round it down to 17. But since we told it to round up, even though it's closer to 17, it rounded up to 18. So this is a part of why we have to be careful if we're using round down function, round up function, or just the round function. So in this case, it did round up to 18 because we specifically used round up. Now just scrolling down here a little bit more, checking a few more. 39 and change up to 40, 29 and change to 30. Let's see. Yep, here's another one that should have rounded down if it were just using the round function. 3511 went up to 36 because we're using the round up function. 1442 went up to 15. So this is a much simpler format according to Rachel. This is what she was looking for. Now again, we can see if we double click into this cell, this is still the formula. We can see it up here in the formula bar and when we double click into the cell. So what we're going to do is copy and again, just paste special values and OK. If you've watched any of my other videos, you're probably tired of hearing me say that, but I swear there have been so many times that I have put a function in or a formula of any other kind, deleted the old data and went, oh no, everything just disappeared. So I might say that a lot. If you've seen my other videos, I do point that out a lot. And I'm not going to apologize because it's so important to make sure that you keep your data and make sure it stays accurate. So it's important. I know I pointed out a lot, but that's why. So now we can see when we select this, the function or the formula bar is now blank of any kind of function. So we're totally fine to delete this if we'd like. And in the meantime, that is exactly the data Rachel was looking for. Okay, so Rachel's pretty happy to find that this is a very simple solution, and now she even knows that she can be very, very specific using the round up function, that it's not going to round just to the closest 0 number, it's just going to round up to whatever the next dollar is. So she knows that this is a very, very simple process and it's simple to use, gives her exactly the results that she wanted. So now she has the pricing structure she wants again, and she's happy with the way that it's laid out. So if you have any questions about this process, please leave a comment in the section below, and until next time, have fun excelling!